All right. So as promised, we're going to talk about services and we're going to talk about products. So most of the time when you decide that you're going to go into business, you're going to do pretty much one or the other. And okay, the product 9 times out of 10 in the past has always been a physical item. So for instance, I want to share how I started a bonnet company. And if you go to my page in the past, you'll see a lot of those different videos. And it's still what it is, beautifulbonnetbabes.etsy.com. Don't ask me why it's on Etsy. I took it off of I got rid of the private page because that was a service that I did not want to spend a lot of time on. So the service part in that was I would provide if people needed wholesale in the area, I will provide wholesale. And then on the product end, I will provide the physical product of the bonnet, right? And there's so many different ways you can make them. As I dive into it, you think about creating it. You're creating a sewing service and you're creating a physical product. So I thought about different ways to increase generating profit for the longevity of the company. So what I started to do was I studied different ways to make the bonnets. I spent time engaging with my audience to see what they would prefer. So some people, I wish I had them, in my hand so I can show you the differences. But anyway, some people prefer the headbands. Some people are okay with the elastic. So again, I started to provide both services and both products. So later it was a thing of, okay, people want to find ways to make their own money. So I said, okay, let me create a digital product that people can access and they can actually use. And with the digital product, some people took it, recreated it, made it their own. Not mad, but it was something that I thought about during the height of the pandemic because a lot of people were being creative, making a lot of different things. So let's get back into the lesson. So on the service end, I can provide, for that business, I can provide sewing services. So if somebody needed me to hem something, somebody needed alterations, it's kind of, all inclusive. But when you go into business, it's important to do research on the industries that you want to go into. So with me, I really didn't spend a lot of time going into research about this particular product because it was just something I was crazy about making. I thought it was great. I seen a lot of people that took a lot of pride in their hair. So I said, well, you know what? Let me make something that's, very valuable and put it at a decent price point and provide the customers. Now, what I did notice, because physical products has become one of those things that a lot of people kind of wean away from. So that's why I kind of did digital and physical. But I found that product done well when it was time for creating customized items that people will probably want to buy other people for birthdays, holidays, Christmas gifts, etc. So now let's get into service. Also, when it comes to the service, say if you decided to go into transportation, if you wanted to be a driver, if you wanted to provide a dog walking service, that's providing a service for people. So again, my whole purpose in doing this a little bit longer was to just giving a little bit of a backdrop or an example of products and services. So to start out in your business, you want to really take the time out to figure out what it is that you want to do. And if it's more than one, I recommend growing the one that you're the best at first, And then you add additional services, because that will increase your clientele. Because 9 times out of 10, if it's one thing that you have and you have a lot of people, and then you say, oh yeah, I do such and such as well, they're going to come and they're going to refer people to you. That's it. That's all. I will see you guys next time in my video. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and get to the money.